All right, so we are back. I apologize on our absence. This is going to be another quick video, but we're going to, I don't know, actually, I
It's
don't,
not going to be quick because it's going to be a compilation of the other
I
ones
still
too.
don't make a difference. Still be
No.
quick.
We tried to bring you as much as possible. I didn't get to vlog um, going into it. Ben wasn't really feeling it. I ain't going to push him. I should have got the video at the hospital while we waited for him to get the surgery. It was some great stuff. But I laughed too hard and forgot to hit record. So,
So, what we're going to do is introduce some things that, some pictures, insert a couple of pictures in here, insert a couple of videos, and then come back and wrap up. So, enjoy this nice little bit of added stuff that will come back in. We'll go from there. See.
B squared away, but it's just one B. So I told y'all I was gonna be able to video as much as he would let me. He woke up this morning, his stomach was kind of hurting, so he didn't want to be on camera. So he just went back to get all checked in. So I will be back there with him in just a little bit. He should be like in the bed and prepping for pre-op. So I will circle back and maybe we'll check in with him and see how he's feeling. All right.
B squared. I am post surgery in my room late at night. Not too late yet. My wife and daughter are still here with me. Um, been a tiring day. Not in a whole lot of pain. Don't know where the pain's at. A lot of gas, I think, is what it's coming from. I've been up and walking. I've been using my breathing little treatment machine. Um, ready for the next steps in this journey. I don't know what to say. You want to say something? Right.
We'll chat with everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow go home day.
I will be going home tomorrow at some point. If you ever had an overnight stay in the hospital, you don't get no rest. Every time I doze off, they're coming back to check something. My lips chapped, my lip busted.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Somebody hit me in the mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And he's still on medication. We apologize for the lip. All right.
This here thing is irritating. This is almost worse than the incisions. Can't get no rest with this thing in my nose. Everybody, put a finger in your nose and sit there for a second. See how that feels. You know, it's uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, you did. Bet you did it.
Okay. That's just something we'll just add a little something here, piecing this together. I'll be back to you next time.
Sorry I didn't have more videos. A lot going on very quickly.
A lot going on. I thank everybody for their well wishes and their prayers. I'm on the other side now, and we'll see how this thing progresses. Look at that. This, you know what? I ain't done this shit. You go to the hospital for one thing, and they beat you all up with the stuff. And it's like, oh my God, I didn't come here to get my nose all busted open, my lips all chapped. I hate to see what my legs look like. Probably need some lotion.
Use lotion this morning.
Didn't use lotion this morning, so my hands are all ashy. Ooh, just roughing it in the hospital. But God is good. All joking aside, God is good. I think He brought me through. Again, like I said yesterday, If you don't know the Lord, time is to get. This is time to get to know Him. Take the opportunity to love on your family and get connected to somebody's body. I don't care who church it is. Give it to somebody's church and get connected to a body um, that can save your soul. If you ain't saved, now is the time. No time like the present. Amen. I'm off. I'm done preaching today.
Thank you for
I,
our family.
I didn't thank anybody.
I don't
I
know.
said thank everybody for the
You was
well
talking
wishes.
about your nose and the things you threw me
I'm
off.
sorry. Thank everybody again that has said hello, sent their prayers, thought about me on my today.
Parentals that came up and
Yes.
all
Thank you for
that.
those that visited me. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to be a little more energetic and give y'all some good content about this here switch and journey.
All right. I love everybody.
She rushing me out.
Because you're medicated. I don't know what you're going to say next.
Somebody pray
No.
for me. Had me on their mind. Took the time to pray. B squared. Gotta clear my voice. It hurts when I do that. B squared, B squared, B squared. Doing a lot better today. I'm awake. I'm alert. My lips are still a little crusty.
Almost time to go home.
Almost time to get home. I've been sipping on water. Um, kind of.
Day two.
This is day 2. Um, all the doctors that came to see me tell me everything's gone good. I got 5 little incisions um, on my stomach, and I'm not in a lot of pain right now. Only when I try to use my core to get up, sit up, and move around. I can walk good. I can make it here and there. Been sipping on water. Um, Ready to be discharged with all my medications and pain pills. I actually got some underwear on today. I'm not out here but a ball naked anymore. I'm good. So I'm gonna put some clothes on here in a little bit. We're gonna go home and then I may give you a little something when I get home to tell you how my trip home was. Um, I do have a pillow to ride with. Let's see if I can put it in the shot. Got a little patch in there to put ice pack to put on my stomach to help me a little bit. Other than that, I'm progressing pretty good. It just hurts when I take a little deep breaths, trying to clear my throat. Um, I guess it's using some type of muscle in there. Other than that, I'm good. I thank the Lord that I'm here. I thank my family and my friends that have checked on me. I love y'all. And we're going to see me when I'm. All right, that's all for now. Right, adding this to the rest of the videos. We're back. Peace. So now I'm giving you an update where we currently are. That was all surgery day and I think day after. I can't remember now. It's only been 6 days. Tomorrow will be 7. Um, I had some struggles through this week. Nothing too major. Just being in something new to my body with a major surgery. I, be honest with you, kind of didn't know what to expect. But everything that the Total Weight Loss Center told me, and the surgeons and the um, nutritionists have all been kind of pretty much accurate. Um, but just not knowing how to respond to my body. Um, so as you've seen in the videos, um, that the video that I kind of really wasn't all there and connected to it, you can tell I had a little more energy the next time. So
I hope y'all enjoyed his song before I cut it off. He was drugged up. I wasn't gonna let him do too much.
But I'm a lot better now. Um, this is day 6. Day 5 for me was rough. The things that let's go into some of the couple of things that before I go into the next week going forward. The things that I struggled with was the constipation, which came about due to me taking iron pills and um, things just being new. Um, and I may personally have some struggles with constipation normally, so that didn't help. So the new normal for me is always going to be ever changing going forward. I think so. Just kind of learn my body and listen to my body is new. And Saturday was rough. Um, my parents came over to visit me. My brother came to visit me. I tried to muster through those visits, but I was struggling at times, just being able to cope with my body. Um, but I was finally able to have a bowel movement. And this is no news flash to anybody. You don't have a bowel movement, you can die. Like, it can take you out of here. Like, you need to have a bowel movement. So if you out there you constipated, that's not a good feeling. You all know how that feels. Um, Even today, I had a doctor's appointment today. One of the nurses was like, people that say they do a lot of vomiting after having surgery, that's one aspect of it, but that constipation is another level.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to be honest with you, I haven't been in a whole lot of pain. I was taking pain medicines just to kind of tolerate and just in case something happened. But in all honesty, after getting out the hospital, I didn't really need a whole lot of medicine, and the pain wasn't there, except when I was constipated. So that's one of the big things I want this video to be about that constipation. And one of the things they talked about a lot of is just walking to get the gases out,
Mm-hmm.
consistently doing that. Um, Other than that, surgery went really well. Surgeon really pleased with everything.
No bruising.
No bruising. The other thing is that first week of trying to get the water intake to stay hydrated, I did have to get an IV on. I got it on Friday just to help me try to get through the weekend, so I didn't feel bad. Um, I don't know if I didn't think I needed it, but I guess of course a little bit helps at this point because
His energy was low.
I wasn't getting enough fluids in, and I definitely was getting my protein in. And then I started having this belching that came about yesterday that I didn't understand why. Talking to the doctors today, they still just basically, to me, what it kind of brought on to me, I don't know if you can see it this way, is that because of that constipation, some stuff was still kind of hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And once I got that constipation to move, it moved those gases that's still in there, and I really had to walk it out. But I couldn't do a whole lot of intake yesterday. Every time I would put anything in my mouth, it initially just started to bubble up in my stomach and my throat, and I didn't want to throw up. So I took it really, really light yesterday, and I woke up feeling a lot better this morning. Um, TMI, I had another bowel movement, so I felt good about that. But those is where we're at right now. Tomorrow I'll get to introduce more foods.
Mm-hmm. Just some pureed items after
Uh,
a week of liquids only.
yeah,
So we get to puree some fruit, some refried beans, hummus, cottage cheese, ricotta cheese, um, and get them some substance. So that'll be good. I think all things new are exciting.
yeah. I'm working to get my protein up. I was a little discouraged when I talked to the nutritionist today, and I was like, I'm doing it, being able to add food. Is that going to help me get to my protein goal? And she was like, no, because the food I'm adding is not going to have protein in it. So that was a little discouraging because I need to get my protein up. So
And she said we can add protein powder to whatever.
yeah, and
So
that's scary because I did have some bone broth and I mean it was chicken bone broth and some protein powder earlier on last
mhm.
week and wasn't a fan.
It may or may not have been mixed 100%, so it was thick.
It was interesting. Again, so again, I'm not gonna take anything from my wife. My wife is in this experiment, or not experiment, in this process with me in this change. So we're learning and growing together in this. And bless her heart, she's doing her best she can, and she's here supportive. She's a slave driver at times, and she cracks the whip a lot. Um, but I know it's coming from a good place. It's just not out of just being mean and spiteful to me. Um, she's doing the best she can with the situation, and then, and like she said, I guess I have low energy, so every 5 minutes she asks me if I'm okay, and I'm like, I'm just sitting here.
He was about this close to being like, "You asked me that again." He made me get out of the house on Saturday
Yes,
and Sunday.
she
And I,
threatened me.
I think that he just wanted us out. He just wanted some time by
So I
himself.
think that in recovery with certain things, you have to have your caregiver be there with you at all times, but you also have to have that time of breaking apart to be apart, to where they can get a re-energized and get refocused as well, and get a little fresh air. I think it's needed. I didn't know how to say that at the time, but and then
Words are necessary.
it's gonna be even harder this next weekend coming up if I don't get out, if I don't feel willing enough to get out. How she's gonna respond to me trying to get her out the house, but we'll see. So yeah, I just took that sip of that and I started to belch up some stuff a little bit. Um, and I think again, like I said, it's new. I have to find that balance of when I take something in, go ahead and start moving afterwards, and don't be fearful of just having a little bit of belch, because again, everything is still new, still fresh. So I'm still working through it. My cousin, who had some surgery previously, gave me some good tips. So that was very helpful. Um, Anything you want to add that you want to talk about?
Um, no, I think we were happy to come home from the hospital. I think that was one. You couldn't get comfortable because, of course, in the hospital, who sleeps?
Oh my God.
They come in there all the time. I hated that I went home. I was gonna stay the night, but of course, it's hard to do that. You have other kids to take care of too. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go home, go sleep. I'm gonna come right back here in the morning. And by the time I came back, they had been messing with him almost half of the time that I was gone, so he didn't have good sleep while I was gone.
I did not. It was, I think, was I saying 3:50? I looked at the
Hmm.
clock. It was 3:50 in the morning. They came, and I think they came and drew blood
Yeah.
at 3:50 in the morning. Like, this blood ain't that important at 3:50 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep um, fully. I ended up dozing back off at probably like 5 or something like that. But then they were back in there like 6 something, going through a shift change and getting vitals and all that. There were good moments and bad moments from being in the hospital as far as being woken up. But then the nurses were good and bad, hit and miss.
No, you
Um,
had one that was amazing.
yes, I think all of them were good. They all had their struggles with, like, one of them we found out kind of was newer,
Hmm.
but she was trying to handle a lot and she was trying to process stuff and get through stuff, hitting her little marks that she had to hit. Um, and she admitted that she made some few errors in timing and things like that. But again, it wasn't like I was in pain, so I wasn't like waiting for pain medicine.
Right.
It was I was waiting for small little things. Then the one girl,
Ice.
yeah, and the one girl bringing me all that food, talking about, oh yeah, he's ready to eat, and she bring me 5 things, and I'm like, I just got out of surgery a couple hours ago. I'm barely even awake. Like, and you bringing
Oh,
me,
talk about that. It took him forever to come out of recovery after the surgery. He was like, I woke up and I was in the room with y'all.
yes, I I went in. I'll just give you this little tidbit. You see me there in the video just a second ago, or picture. I went in awake. I got rolled into the surgery area. They slid me off of one gurney bed or whatever you want to call it into the surgery table. And they see I know somebody was standing up before me, and they were telling me they're going to roll me to recovery. I'm like, oh, we're done. And I wasn't aware. I went to recovery for about an hour and a half. They said,
Hmm.
did not know I was there. The next thing I noticed that we were rolling me into a room, and I could hear my parents' voice and Bianca's voice
Hmm.
in the room. And I was like, oh, I know the voices. Dozed
And he
back off.
said that out loud,
Yeah,
and then he was right back
right
out.
back to sleep. I woke up again. My parents were leaving. Now, between there,
I was about to
I
say
heard them
sleep.
sleeping. I heard them all sleeping,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, they were knocked out.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell who was in what position. I just heard it, and then
We
I
take
was
it over. It was a couch and a chair, and we was all knocked out. because we'd been there since 5,
Yeah.
and then his parents had been there since 7. So we all tired because
Yeah.
this was about 11 or 12 by this time, and he still wasn't all the way awake. I think you were supposed to. They put on the thing. You're supposed to walk by 1. I was like, he ain't wake. That
Yeah.
ain't gonna happen.
I didn't wake up really officially until um, my daughter was on the way, and I'm like, I got to get myself together because I was out of it for a long period of time, and I wasn't really anywhere close to being myself.
And that was by 4 p.m.
And once she was coming in, I was like, okay, I got to get. I can't let her see me down like this because she's gonna be worried. So I kind of, be like a father does, pet myself up a little bit and
Went to
muster
the
through that.
bathroom,
Yeah.
walked.
Um, and then we had some disturbing news, family situation going on. It's a lot. It's been a long week. It's
Yeah.
been a long week, and I think we'll kind of wrap it up right there. And I'll go back until, like I kind of said in the last couple of videos. Listen, this journey is only about me getting healthier to be here for my family. And having the opportunity to do that is not something that I hold control of. It's the man upstairs that controls our fate. If you don't know him, you don't know where you're going. So this is an opportunity for those out there that don't know the Lord. Take the opportunity to get to know him, connect yourself with the body that can teach you more about him. And then as our what we're here to do is to share the gospel with others. As again, I didn't go to church yesterday, but I'm on my soapbox right now. As Reverend Williams, right, said yesterday, wake up, don't sleep. If you out here sleeping, it's time to wake up because our time is short. People are leaving us every single day.
Yeah.
And it's our opportunity now, while we're still here on this earth, to be able to make sure the people around us are connected to the body. So when it's their time to go, we know where they're going. And when it's your time to go, you know where you're going to be secure in that.
Yeah.
If you're not secure, let's take that time to do that now. Nothing else is important. I'm up on soapbox there.
Take time to pray for one another. Keep our family, both sides, in prayer. We had a death on both sides. Today's my mama's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, mama. And I think that's it.
Celebrate the people that are with you. Connect to them. Teach them and get them right into a better place than they are today.
Yep.
That being said,
oh, you gonna tell them how much you're down? We went to doctor
I ain't
today.
gonna tell them that just yet.
Why not?
But hold off on that a little longer.
You don't have another appointment for 5 weeks.
I'll hold off on that a little longer. I'm not gonna give you that just yet. Not that journey.
I won't whisper it either. But it's good.
It is good.
He's been doing good.
Good
the
results.
Doctors were very pleased when we saw them today, and we're moving along.
This is my meal, so I ain't gonna share that just yet. I ain't done nothing significant. I ain't had nothing to eat. I mean, if you see me a little less in the hurt, see me a little less in the face a little bit, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna give you the weight when I get all this here cleaned up a little bit. Then I look that sexy back. Then I'll give you the weight.
All right.
We can't handle this sexy.
You can't handle this sexy.
Oh, and then the daughter chimes in. Lord have
You
mercy.
can't handle all this sexy. Come on.
All right.
I know you want it. I know you want it.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful time, a wonderful day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ask us any questions.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time. We'll try to get on weekly updates to kind of give you what's going on this week.
I feel a little bit better, so we might come back more often. And then if something hits me that, that's something significant, we want to give you away. Chime in on it. Again, definitely, like she said, if here, let me back up. Let me go back. I'm sorry, I didn't do this real quick before we end up. Thank everybody that reached out to me and checked on me. People that, don't subscribe to the channel but seen the video last time and reached out and said kind words and looked out for me. I appreciate that. So let me not take the time to say thank you to everybody. Again, those that seen the video and commented and asked about me, you all need to go subscribe. A lot of people that didn't that had comments or whatever, subscribe. I'm gonna post this one again. Subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
We will keep you updated. Keep checking on me. I'm gonna check on you. I love each and every one of y'all.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.